Hello everyone, a pleasant day to all. Reach high, for stars are hidden in your soul. Dream deep, for every dream leads the goal. Today is a special and a memorable day for all of us that we are going to remember in the year ahead. Here we are, back again with our second virtual annual day. When the dark clouds of disaster stay, all the while the mundane things betray. With loss of hope when left depressed, then surges from the soul a soothing voice. Arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. Then from within sounds we wake, arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. This year, we are here with the theme, Arise, Awake, and Stop Not. It's the time to chill, to cheer, to shine, to inspire, and to be inspired. May the excitement of today enthuse you, may its enchantment surround you, and may this event create happy memories and many smiling magical moments. Thank you.
Hello to all and hi to my friends. Magnificently exciting day, isn't it? No pandemic can stop us or snatch our dreams to make it big. The essence in the air clearly depicts of hope, courage, and determination. So, here we are with yet another way of connecting all. To start by the name of Supreme Power, who is merciful and benevolent, even during the most testing times, is always a quest to seek blessing. There is nothing greater than the Supreme Power. Because of this power, we exist today and we count on tomorrow. Because we know He holds the future and everything happens for a better reason. Who else can invoke this power other than our chairman Sir and Ma'am? I request Sir and Ma'am to light the lamp to make a humble beginning.
Thank you, sir and ma'am, for that beautiful start. One positive start produces millions of positive vibrations. Let's keep on counting the blessings. Now, I invite my friends to recite the invocation song so that showers of blessing inspire us. Thank you for invoking the God of wisdom. We are truly blessed. Not enough, ye dil mange more, isn't it? Just like wisdom and knowledge go hand in hand, our invocation song and dance strongly harmonize with each other. Before we get started with the theme, here is this blissful presentation of invoking the God. For a beautiful rendition.
This humble dedication, let's move forward with our ceremonial presentation. To know the vision is to value the art of connectedness. On behalf of the whole school, I invite our principal ma'am to welcome our luminaries for this event and to revisit the inner connect.
Loka samastha sukhino bhavantu, which means may all beings everywhere be happy and safe. With this universal prayer, I greet all. One of the greatest challenges last year and this year too, though with lesser intensity, made us stronger than ever. In short, we say this proudly, nothing can stop us. This reminds me one of my favorite poems, The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost, summarized in my own way with a twist. 2 years diverged in a gloomy mood, and of course we could travel both. For a while we stood and thought, but succeeded without any doubt, and that has made all the difference. Presenting Capitol Conclave 2021. Before we proceed, I, on behalf of Capitol Hegdenagar, extend my warm welcome to our Honorable Chairman, Capitol Group of Institutions, Shri G.C. Chandrasekhar, Member of Parliament, Rajya Sabha, whose outlook, originality and vision has transformed his dream into reality, not just by building a school with 4 walls, but to build a vibrant future for the generation that is self-motivated. Thank you, sir, for being the luminary for all. The path of success is attained when the leading light is self-illuminated. When purpose and efficiency becomes the core driving force, right things happen. Dr. Sudha Chandrasekhar, Senior Consultant, World Bank and Health System Transformation Platform, and Secretary, Capitol Group of Institutions, our leading mentor, is an epitome of the above qualities. Sudha ma'am is the force that awakens minds and leads us to our goals. Thank you, ma'am, for infusing energy in us. One who is there to dare and motivate with care, believes not to stand and stare. Leading by example is her unique flair. Indira ma'am, CEO, Capitol Group of Institutions, has the ability to foster team spirit with a dedicated focus to put first things first. Thank you, ma'am, for your genuine efforts. Even during these testing times, our quest for making learning comfortable wouldn't have been possible without our parents' shared roles and responsibilities. Thank you for recognizing our efforts and supporting with an open mind and heart. We value each one of your inputs. Thank you, parents. I must mention about my most enlightened and empowered coordinator, Anita Patil, vigorously determined teachers and office colleagues who always make a difference by being strong and steady with their self-belief. They are my heroes and real warriors. Not to forget our beloved children eagerly waiting to express and explore. Last but most admirable support staff for being with us at beck and call. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka.
Thank you, ma'am, for the lovely welcome note. The affinity is not complete without welcoming our principal ma'am on behalf of us, under whose guidance we move forward. I request Maya ma'am to welcome our principal ma'am.
The fragrance of flowers spreads only in the direction of the wind, but the goodness of a person spreads in all the directions. The quote above said is very much filling to our beloved principal ma'am. The courage to make tough decisions and the compassion to listen to the need of others is an art that a ma'am possesses. A man does not set out to be a leader but becomes a special one by the equality of her actions and integrity of her intent. Your endless support, care and guidance prove that you are not only a great leader but a wonderful human being as well. We are really blessed to have a principal like you. With a thankful heart, we welcome you, dear ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Now is the time to display our performance dashboard to show the effectiveness of all the effort that goes in. I request Anita ma'am to present the report till date. Though there is much more in store, the best is yet to come.
Holding the vision and trusting the process. That's what made us to move on with the current challenges, of course stronger than before. Dear all, there is always a platform for every child to try and decide his or her destiny. Capitol constantly provides that platform for every receptive young mind. Pandemic may slow down the process but cannot stop. With great pleasure, I would like to present the annual report of our school, Capitol Public School Hegdenagar, which has a slight pandemic effect. We may not have great things to specify, but we have small things done in great way. The challenge of pandemic still existed, yet we, the educators, were ready for every probability. We started our session in May as planned with all the academic planner, syllabus planner, activities, celebration, etc. at our fingertips. As a feather in the cap, our class 10 batch excelled the CBSE board with 100% result. One of our student, Mariam Miral MI, scored centum in social science, secured 92.2% and stood school topper. Erin Lalita too excelled with high percentage, stood second in school. All the students passed with flying colors and most of them got admitted in top colleges for their further studies. With this winning spirit, this year proceeded with the bridge course for 15 days to make up for the last year's pandemic effect. Before we started with our current curriculum, we had various competitions, celebration, activities for all the class from kindergarten to class 10. Orientation program for all the classes with parents, teachers, online interaction, witness discussion on improvement, suggestions for the betterment of our children. We have a broad view of our academic planner, assessment planner activities. Effective feedback and appreciation from the parents created a beautiful silver lining for the teachers to work with vigor. Online classes started for class 5 to 10 on May 26, 2021. As all the teachers were trained, rather self-trained in both the mode of teaching. There was very less hurdle to start with. Google Classroom was very handy to upload notes, question banks, worksheets, assignments which keep the track of the students' responses and progress with regard to submission. The correction of all the notebooks, answer sheet and worksheets were done digitally as well as manually. We introduced Kahoot app for quiz, iQuiz for quiz and Google Forms for MCQ questions, etc. The Unit 1 was conducted online. Fortunately, we were permitted to open the school partially. This helped us to conduct midterm exam for class 9 and 10 with a new pattern of assessment. This year, along with the learning for learners, there is an extensive scope for educating the educators with staff enrichment program webinars for all the teachers. With NEP implementation around the corner, CBSE board initiated School Innovation Ambassador Training Program with design thinking and identifying young innovators and entrepreneurs in the school at the budding stage. Frankly, we the educators are busier than ever before. All for the kids, indeed, education is witnessing transformation to ignite young minds. June rolled on with Environment Day and reading activity where students participated in online mode. Yoga Day celebration on 21st June witnessed parents participation too as a part of a healthy family, happy family. Our week-long celebration of 75th Independence Day, Azadi Ki Amrut Mahotsav, dedicated each day with one color of our flag where importance of each color and the values were highlighted. Students enthusiastically participated, recorded Rashtragan individually and collectively during the online session. Keeping our national flag as a background skill. Many of our students received digital certification for the Rashtragan participation. SOF Science Olympiad Foundation had conducted online exams in which many of our students participated and excelled. The Teachers' Day was planned and initiated by our students, where various activities and the games were conducted for the teachers online. The creativity to express their affection made us spellbound. The most colorful and refreshing Onam was celebrated with Pookalam by our students. They mesmerized us with their artistic and creative talent. Hindi Divas was celebrated by all the high school students, where each one of them took active part with dohas, kavi or kavitas, chutkulas, etc. All participants, children as well as teacher enjoyed the beauty of this language. PTM offline for class 9 and 10 classes and virtually for the remaining classes was conducted and discussed progress affirmatively. Best things are yet to come. We are confident that the normalcy will restore very soon. Before concluding this annual report, I would like to thank the management, our principal Sheila Benegal, teachers, supporting staff and our students who illuminate our lives. But most thunderous and applaud goes to our parents for their constant support and vital cooperation, without which things wouldn't have rolled on this far. Parents, teachers and the entire staff have given better than the best while delivering their duties. The progress I spoke about is outside everyone's comfort zone. Yet, we did a measurable progress in the given reasonable time. The testing times are usually followed by most beautiful silver linings. We have to stay strong and keep our head up and remain hopeful. Thank you.
Thank you, Anita ma'am. As you rightly said, so much in mind and heart, but so little we could prove. I wish the schooling were back to normal. I wish nothing or nobody snatches our schooling from us. And we all really wish so. When we talk about leadership, we say it transforms vision into reality. It is the art of giving people a platform for spreading ideas that work. With this hint, you all must have guessed who I am talking about. I request Secretary Ma'am to share a few words of wisdom.
Here's Ma'am's message to all. Quote, unquote. Dear all, warm greetings. This pandemic has made us to disconnect with each other temporarily to reconnect with ourselves undoubtedly. My heart goes out to all who have gone through this tough time. Things should get better for all of us. Children, we gain wisdom through lifelong attempt to acquire it, and schooling is a solid platform. Confucius said, the will to win, the desire to succeed, the urge to reach your full potential are the keys that will unlock the door to personal excellence. I firmly believe all of you have these qualities in abundance. Let's continue to explore and excel. Best wishes now and always.
Thank you, ma'am, for those crisp and sweet words. You have always taught us that growth is a necessity for all of us and should always have the continuity. Today, as we dedicate the theme, Arise, Awake and Stop Not, some of our curious minds were tapped. Here is my little friend Achint, eager to know the depth of this quote. Let's listen to his queries and visualize how we at Capitol comprehend the meaning of this famous saying. And he knows only Parthasarathi sir can enlighten him with the real meaning of this quote. Here are his puzzling thoughts. Here he is with his first query.
Thank you. Yes, I'm confused with this quote, arise, awake, and I know only Parthasarathi sir can answer me the way I understand. Humble pronouns to you, sir. So, I have this doubt in my mind. For human beings like us, it is appropriate to rise and awaken to get enlightened. But why do we say the same things to God in our chantings like Uttishta Manashardula or Yaddev Manjunatha? Why do we humans wake him up?
No one has seen God. We do not know how he or she looks like. With an intention to concentrate on God during our prayers, as per each one's belief, God is visualized in different forms. Our saints, thousands of years ago, visualized God in human form. Once a form is given, the daily chores of human, like getting up, bathing, eating, sleeping, etc., have to follow. That is the reason when puja is done, we wake up the God, bathe him, offer food in the form of Naivedyam, then put him to sleep. You must have heard of the famous song by Padma Vibhushan Shri SPB, Pavadisu Paramatma, to put God to sleep. So the next morning he has to be woken up. So Uttishta is being sung. The origin of this is in Ramayana, when sage Vishwamitra took Rama and Lakshmana to the forest to kill Rakshasas. Next day morning, he woke up Rama by singing Kausalya Supraja Rama. This is the starting point. After this, many poets wrote songs keeping different gods in mind, as if they wake them up. Summing up, whether God sleeps or not, nobody knows, but our imagination of the form of God gives us rise to these routines.
Thank you, sir. I knew I would surely get the answer convincingly. Sir, I was told that a morning school prayer was conceptualized by you. I'm curious to know, what made you to ideate these lines which have universal appeal?
In a school, we have children from different beliefs, which is being taught to them at home. We have our prayer, which draws universality. Capitol School, as an institution for all, aims to teach unity and its universal appeal. This prayer has another beauty. It is taken from Bhagavad Gita, but as a standalone prayer, it is universal. Another point which made me select this portion of Gita as our school prayer is this. Arjuna, when came to war, was confused whether to fight with elders, gurus, brothers, uncles, etc. etc. Lord Krishna answers all his questions and clears all his doubts. In 18th chapter of Gita, Arjuna is enlightened. During this dialogue, Krishna shows his Vishwarupa. A stunned Arjuna prays Lord in this way. That is our prayer. When children come to school, they have so many doubts in their minds. Some also have confusion. After the prayer, you go to classes, get all your doubts cleared by teachers, all confusions gone. You are enlightened. Keeping this process of from darkness to light in mind, the prayer is selected. You start the day with some sort of darkness and go back home with wisdom. All of you represent Arjuna. The teachers represent Krishna. The origin of the prayer indicates this. Hope I have reasonably answered the two questions.
Thank you so much, sir. This made me to arise and feel awakened. Pranam, sir. Thank you, Principal Ma'am, for giving me this opportunity. Over to you, Sanju.
Thank you, Achan, for the enlightenment we gained from you. We are humble and blessed to participate this. Before we move ahead of presentation of our theme, I, on behalf of all from Hegdenagar branch, thank our chairman Chandrasekhar sir, secretary Dr. Sudha ma'am, Indira ma'am, our principal ma'am and our coordinator ma'am, and all our teachers for giving us the constant guidance and opportunities. Arise, awake and stop not. A short quote but has a universal appeal. This quote symbolizes the present and the future generation who experience the challenges and bring the change consciously. We take the courage to design our destiny in the most productive way.
We are here to showcase our belief in the transformation which can bring the magical change in our life dimensions. We are fortunate that Capitol gives us the opportunity of entering adversity. Arise and awake. Life is no mistake. Let's believe our inner strength. Many times we have like just one step. We have the wings ready to fly. Here at Capitol is every chance to edify. Let's watch this well-conceptualized presentation that gives a message. Get set and move forward. Here they are.
वजूद की समय को भी तलाश है, समय को भी तलाश है। जो तुझसे लिपटी बेड़ियां, समझ ल इनको वस्त्र दो। जो तुझसे लिपटी बेड़ियां, समझ ल इनको वस्त्र दो। ये बेड़ियां पिघाल के बना ले इनको शस्त्र तू, बना ले इनको शस्त्र तू। तो खुद की खोज में निकल, तो किस लिए हताश है? तो चल, तेरे वजूद की समय को भी तलाश है, समय को भी तलाश है। चरित्र जब पवित्र है तो क्यों है ये दशा तेरी? चरित्र जब पवित्र है तो क्यों है ये दशा तेरी? ये पापियों को हक नहीं कि ले परीक्षा तेरी, कि ले परीक्षा तेरी। तो खुद की खोज में निकल, तो किस लिए हताश है? तो चल, तेरे वजूद की समय को भी तलाश है। जला के भस्म कर उसे जो क्रूरता का जाल है, जला के भस्म कर उसे जो क्रूरता का जाल है। तू आरती की लौ नहीं, तू क्रोध की मशाल है, तू क्रोध की मशाल है। तो खुद की खोज में निकल, तो किस लिए हताश है? तो चल, तेरे वजूद की समय को भी तलाश है, समय को भी तलाश है। चुनर उड़ा के ध्वज बना, गगन भी कपकपाएगा। चुनर उड़ा के ध्वज बना, गगन भी कपकपाएगा। अगर तेरी चुनर गिरी तो एक भूकंप आएगा, एक भूकंप आएगा। तो खुद की खोज में निकल, तो किस लिए हताश है? तो चल, तेरे वजूद की समय को भी तलाश है, समय को भी तलाश है।
Such a wonderful presentation. Thank you, Abhilash ma'am, for this encouraging depiction. As online mode continued this year too, we didn't miss our value-based counseling session. With such considerable dependence on social media nowadays, it was necessary for us to understand the impact on our mental health and know about the cyberbullying, where many of us are unaware of the seriousness. Here's a brief introduction of Mrs. Rani Sen to address this issue by Sumaya.
So let me introduce you to 4 common stresses on social media that, if goes unchecked, then can have full potential to become full-blown mental health issues. And this by no means an exhaustive list. What is social media doing to me? What is it doing to my friends, my children, my students? That's when I started to ask questions and have since started educating people regarding social media and its impact on our mental health. I'm young enough to have grown up with social media, but just old enough to be able to critically engage with it in a way that 12-year-old might probably couldn't. Limhans found that the top 3 diagnoses of children are anxiety, depression, and stress. Numerous studies from US, Canada, UK, you name it, have linked this high social media use with high levels of anxiety and depression. But the scary thing is that high social media is used by almost everyone we know. Our friends, our family, our colleagues. 80% of 13 to 30-year-olds are on social media, who spend an average of 2 hours a day there. We don't even eat for 2 hours a day. 85.8% of the Indian population is on social media. Our voter turnout is not even 70%. Anything we do this often is worthy of critical observation. anything we spend this much time on has lasting effect on us. Any questions or experiences that anyone would like to share?
Ma'am, I have a question.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Ma'am, I'd like to know how to differentiate between cyberbullying and just kidding posts.
Okay, so bullying would be very personal, it would be repetitive, it would be abusive, and the intentions are very clear. And every time you will feel hurt every time the person attacks you. But kidding, it will be fun, it doesn't hurt, and it may be just once. But if the same kidding goes on, and it is hurting you, then it's a bullying. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, what advice would you give to children who have not started online accounts on online platforms like Instagram or Twitter?
First thing is, I'm really proud of them, and those children who have not started, I would request them, please don't start before 18 years old. Please start it after you are done with your 12.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you so much, whoever it is, I'm really proud of you.
Are there any serious actions against cyberbullying? Is tracking such crime given a serious thought by the government or investigative agencies?
Yeah, there are various provisions of the IPC and Information Technology Act 2000, IT Act, and it can be used to fight cyberbullies. But all the schools, they have a separate unit for this, and any such any kind of bullying, if anyone is facing, they need to complain to the authorities, school authorities, parents. They need to share with the trusted ones.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am, for this background. There is really who we are. In short, we need to rise from within to the challenges we face during our journey to reach the destination, and we are sure we shall succeed. Talking about the road ahead, there may be hardships and uncertainties, but we have to take the courage to move ahead and start now. Our journey will be one. So, let's feel the same through this musical presentation.
One man on an island, one drop in the sea. All it takes to set a wave in motion is a single word in action, a hope that we can be the change that we've been longing to see. For our home, our land, our family, it's all within our reach. See this island, every grain of sand. Hear this anthem, it's the voices of our friends. Come whatever, on the road ahead. We did it before, and we'll do it again.
When the moments turn to hours and the day's last light is gone, look around us always and remember, there were times we were uncertain, but we just kept walking on. It's always darkest just before the dawn. See this island, every grain of sand. Hear this anthem, it's the voices of our friends. Come whatever, on the road ahead. We did it before, and we'll do it again.
Our home, the home we share, where the garden always grows to earth and light. Though the road ahead is daunting, I know we're gonna be
every grain of sand. Hear this anthem. It's the voices of our friends. Come whatever. On the road ahead, we did it before, and we'll do it again. See this island, every grain of sand. Hear this anthem. It's the voices of our friends. Come wherever, on the road ahead. We did it before. Do it again.
Thank you friends and thank you Nidhi ma'am for this vibrant positivity. Talking about positivity, we get these vibes when our well-wishers and associates emote themselves with their inner thoughts. On behalf of many of our friends, we have these students who express their words of joy with Capitol, not just by uttering them, but by living them. Let's listen to them.
The journey with Capitol started in summer of 2017. And since then, it has been a great source of encouragement and inspiration. Capitol Hegdenagar is a place where my children blossomed and flourished in their academics. It was their friendship, it was their relationship, it was their attitude of taking the new ideas and lifting up the children from where they are. And just recently, my daughter Erin was in 10th grade, passed out of the school, and we could see how the leadership of the principal, Mrs. Sheila Benegal, and her team of teachers are so encouraging, are so open to the parents' idea, the children's idea. The current team of teachers are working on preparing the children who are in 8th and 9th grade in a way that they need to prepare them for the competitive world.
I'm a proud alumnus from I'm an alumnus from Capitol, and I'm glad to have an opportunity to share my experience in my years at Capitol. I had a memorable 4 years of learning and working towards my goal that I aspired to achieve. Having productive learning sessions and group activities, healthy competitions with my fellow classmates made going to school fun and exciting. I could go on talking about our amazing teachers who not only sacrificed their time and energy but also gave special attention to us as a class and helped each of us to achieve more than what we were capable of. It was indeed a heartbreaking moment when we had to say goodbye, but we know that we will meet someday, and we would thank them for their duty and sacrifice. And to conclude this video, we would like to end by saying that all the members of Capitol Public School do inspire us to rise, awake, and stop not. Thank you.
Hello everyone, we parents of Nandishwi Vastrit. Foremost, I would like to thank management, principal and school teachers for the extraordinary and challenging role through lockdown and also helping children learn during pandemic.
In my case, where I had to relocate to UK, all my friends and teachers were very supportive and kind and made home learning fun. It was truly a blessing to be associated with Capitol Public School. Thank you.
Thank you, Capitol Public School. Cheers.
For some, this pandemic might have led to boredom, but for these students, keeping busy and gaining optimism became a way of life. They felt their real self, they identified their inner ability. Their free time became their finest time. Let's join them.
Hi all. Hi everyone. Hey, can you imagine the mood after reconnecting with friends after a long time? Good times, crazy times, stupid times. Any time with friends is a golden time. Now let's talk about hobby time. Let's catch up with my friend Vashini, who is there to share her sweet time. When I say sweet, I mean it, and you can guess it.
Is that baking?
Yes, you're absolutely right. Hi Vashini, tell us about your busy time.
Feeling really good to join you all. My passion apart from studies is baking. It all started at the age of 8 with my mom's help. My dad too had attended baking classes, so that was an added encouragement for me. I confidently started baking cakes for family events, and later when we moved into a bigger apartment, the pandemic struck with online classes, so I had more time to focus on my hobbies.
There you are. So the pandemic is a blessing in disguise, isn't it?
You're right. In the meantime, I got an opportunity to participate in the teenpreneurship workshop as recommended by our school, and encouraged me to change my hobby into a business passion. With birthday orders from my apartment, my cake business saw a rise under the name The Royal Icing. Cupcakes, brownies, chocolates, breads, and started adding more to my list.
Cool.
Wow.
These are the cupcakes which I've baked.
Wow.
That's
wonderful.
Thank you. And these are the birthday cakes which I've made.
Captain America.
That's colorful.
Thank you.
Is that a unicorn?
Yes, it is.
That looks like the India cake.
Kind of.
Tell me, was there any disappointing moment anytime?
Yes, one of my cakes was a total disaster.
Pity.
But that made me think of a new variety called the chocolate truffle balls, and it's a great hit so far.
Wow.
Hello everyone. Please catch me on my Instagram page called The Royal Icing. I'll bake without a break till I reach my goal.
That's really mouth-watering. From tasting to listening. I started singing at the age of 8, and my first song, Agri Nandini, got thunderous applause. That's when my mom encouraged me and taught me devotional songs. Later, Veena Hegde ma'am became my first music teacher. When I was in grade 4, I participated in Saigampa till champs and qualified till second round. This is the picture of mine performing on the stage.
Wow.
That's really great.
Great. Now I know that music has made you a cool boy, isn't it?
Yes, music has that soothing effect. Especially during these 2 years, it really helped me to remain unaffected by the pandemic. Currently, I am learning Carnatic music from Ramakrishna Guruji. With online schooling, I get ample time to practice and improve my skills. I would like to see myself on a bigger platform, blessed by great musicians.
Hopefully you succeed.
Thank you. My practice will go on till I reach my goal. What about you, Manya? I heard you have a similar passion of performing art.
Yes, Naman. My inclination is towards Yakshagana, a unique folklore originated from Dakshina Kannada.
I remember you performing as a part of our Kannada co-curricular activity, Janapada Kalegalu.
Yes, and the response was so motivating. I was fascinated towards this art form because of its vibrant colors, its unique style and the costume, though it's so heavy and takes a lot of time to dress up. Here are some pictures of me performing in 60 activity, Kannada.
Manya, is that you?
Yeah, it's me.
You look scary.
Beauty comes from beauty.
Look, here is Nisha, eagerly waiting to join us all. Unavoidable situation has made her to be the part of the show virtually.
Hello friends, sorry I couldn't join you, but here I will be sharing my thoughts about my passion. So I started to dance at the age of 2 at my home by keeping songs on the television. Then when I was of 4 years, my parents got me into a dance school called the Skalashitra School of Dance, and my first guru was Shanu Mohan sir. I love dancing because it helps me keep happiness, full of energy, connected with my body and aligned. So besides dancing, I also did some art and crafts, drawings and paintings, creating new videos and photos. I took a lot of videos during the lockdown, and I have a YouTube channel as well called Smisha Shardi. So yes, these things get me engaged throughout the days. So finally, I would conclude that dancing has been my passion, and I love to do art and crafts, creating new bottle arts, taking and editing photos and videos. Thank you.
That's cool. I was completely mesmerized by the beauty of the nature. How lucky she is. Bilal, I think you two are passionate about your game and your fitness regime, right?
Oh, you are aware of it, though I haven't discussed about it much. Yes, at times, good things happen even without dreaming about it or planning for it. It just started when I visited my cousin's place who forced me to play basketball with him. That's where my journey began. Now, it's not just a sport to me, but a way of life. I started training vigorously, and I now play with various groups and participate in tournaments. This led to try other sports like volleyball, throw ball, shot put and javelin throw. I even successfully cycled 152 kilometers.
That's adventurous.
So this is the place called Manchinpille where I had gone.
Wow, it's beautiful.
It was very good. And this is me in a throw ball national selection. I came up to the 4th round and then I lost.
That's okay.
That's okay. Wow, that's so adventurous. Our future Neeraj Chopra.
Nowhere near him. I still have a long way to go. To keep myself fit and always energetic, I engage myself with workouts. Workouts suitable for my age, while keeping my diet in mind. This helped me to get through the COVID situation with ease. I have awakened my futuristic goal and I am confident that I will achieve success to be a finest sportsman. That reminds me, Shivani writing an interesting blog. She's supposed to join us, isn't it?
Yeah, but again due to unforeseen situation, she couldn't join us here, but she has sent this message.
Hello friends, sorry I couldn't join you, but here I am sharing my thoughts about my passion in this video, that is writing blogs. From when I was a kid, I always liked reading storybooks, so my dad encouraged this by taking me to the library. In my 6th grade, I had to write information on topics. What I liked to do was I used to read the article, understand it and write an honest opinion about it. My dad noticed this and he came up to me one day saying, you can post information on topics in the internet. I was puzzled because I wasn't allowed to make YouTube videos and that was the only thing I could think about. So puzzled, I asked him, how can I do so? He showed me this is a blog and you can post in it. That's when I posted my first article on the 31st of March 2019 on the topic, the real author behind the pen name Geronimo Stilton. Now I got a very positive review about it and it's still the most viewed post in my blog.
Do you know our friend Karen has a hobby, rare of its kind?
Yes, you are right. I have this crazy liking about catching insects, observing them closely, and maybe I think I have inherited this through my father, who loves to catch water snakes, fishes, reptiles. But don't think I wasn't bitten at times. These are few photos of my cute insects.
What were you bitten from?
Centipedes.
So you find them cute?
Of course.
Is mine more scarier than yours?
I think so. I think so.
The snake might be scary.
So do you find them cute?
Of course. Talking about my next hobby, I love drawing, painting and sketching. This keeps me occupied all throughout my boredom. Here are my few pictures of my sketch.
Wow, it's beautiful.
That looks scarier than that.
These are my few paintings.
Wow, that's colorful.
That's very colorful. That's nice.
Thank you. I'll not stop any of these hobbies until I become a popular artist and a zoologist.
This is what I call a healthy chat.
Yes, a healthy chat just like that.
That's the real worthy time. Being busy is better than being bored, isn't it? Let's move on with the last segment. Robert Frost summed up his life in 3 words. It goes on. Our journey is all about ups and downs, success and failures, joys and sorrows. But the one who believes to fly like a bird, gliding, soaring, sailing, dancing for one another, spreading a wave of joy, is the winner at the end. That's the inspiration we take on from these birds. Stay awakened and stop not. Here are our friends depicting the same.
जो उड़ना है तुझे ऊंचा, परों को खोल के रख, कसौटी वक्त की है, हौसलों को तोल के रख।
जलना बुझना बुझ के जलना, मरना जीना मर के जीना, मांगने वाली चीज नहीं है मौका उसका जिसने छीना। गिरना उठना उठ के चलना, चढ़ जा अंबर जीना जीना, याद रहे ये शर्त सफर की, पीछे मुड़ के देख कभी ना। जीत का जुनून है तो हार सोचना क्यों, जब जिंदगी है एक ही, 2 बार सोचना क्यों। मैं परिंदा क्यों बनूं, मुझे
लहरों से डरकर नौका पार नहीं होती, कोशिश करने वालों की हार नहीं होती।
सूरज आंख दिखा ले आज, कल तेरी आंख झुकनी है। तेरे अंदर है जितनी आग, यहाँ उससे भी दुगनी है। सूरज आंख दिखा ले आज, कल तेरी आंख झुकनी है। तेरे अंदर है जितनी आग, यहाँ उससे भी दुगनी है। तलवार हाथ में है तेरे, बेईमान सोचना क्यों? जब जिंदगी है एक ही, दो बार सोचना क्यों? मैं परिंदा क्यों बनूं, मुझे आसमां बनना है। मैं एक पन्ना क्यों रहूं, मुझे दास्तां बनना है। मैं परिंदा क्यों बनूं, मुझे आसमां बनना है।
What a presentation! All about get up, stand and move. Mean the same as arise, awake and stop not. When the aim is even higher, we don't think about the bird that's flying, but the sky that's so high. We get these thoughts when our mentors awaken our unspoken dreams and unidentified potentials in us. Here they are with their kindling capsules to make us get up, get set and get going.
Hello my dear students, hope you are all doing good. Having goals is very important to ensure that you have direction in your life. Set goals which are always out of reach. If you set a goal which can be attainable without much effort or thoughts, then you are stuck with something below your true potential and talent. The beauty of life is that your destiny always lies in your hands. The time has come for you to step out and be great. Believe in yourself, have faith in your abilities, keep moving, do not stop till you reach your goal. My dear students, I wish you all the very best for your future endeavors.
Winners are not those who never fail, but those who never quit. By Edwin Lewis Cole. Dear students, would you set off on a cross-country trip without a map, a GPS or even a clear destination in your mind? If you did, you might have had an interesting adventure, but there is also a good chance you wind up somewhere you didn't want to be. This is why it is so important to set the goals. Goals act like a roadmap for your life. They help you to take control and guide you along your journey so that your experiences are rich, satisfying and enjoyable. 5 golden rules to accomplish your goals are: set the goals that motivate you. Firstly, you need to set the goals that genuinely motivates you. When you think about setting a goal, take time to analyze why it is so meaningful to you. If you are not so excited about it, then it is probably not worth pursuing. Secondly, set SMART goals. There are many variations of what SMART stands for. The goal should be specific, measurable, attainable, relevant and time-bound. Thirdly, set goals in writing. Post your goals in visible places to remind yourself every day of what you intend to do. Put them on your walls, desks, mirrors and a computer monitor. Fourthly, make action plan. You have to break the goals into your small individual steps and crossing each one as you complete it. Then you will realize the progress you are making towards your ultimate goal. Finally, the rule is to stick to your goals, children. Remember, goal setting is an ongoing activity and not just a means to an end. Set reminders to keep yourself on your track and make time to review your goals regularly. I would like to conclude with an inspiring quote by Stephen King. You can, you should, and if you are brave enough to start, You will. Thank you.
Success is the fruit of effort and hard work. It is only through hard work, perseverance, and determination that we can achieve success. My dear students, you may not be successful at the first attempt, or the second, or the third, but that should not make you move away from your goal. You should be focused on your goals, and definitely success will come knocking at your doorsteps. We have to be continuously focused, and we should try to find as to why did we fail in the first attempt. Try to work upon it, and once you work upon it, you will surely be successful in the next attempt. Failures are stepping stone to success. If we fail, that does not mean that we will never be successful. It is not correct. We fail so that we can improve upon what we have failed at. And definitely that would be a better opportunity given to you. So make the best use of all the opportunities that come in your way. Focus on your goals and don't let your goals fade away. Like our Abdul Kalam said, dreams are not things that we see in our sleep, but dreams are things that will not allow us to sleep. And that should be the way you students should be dreaming. You all should dream in such a way that one day your dreams will turn into reality. My dear students, wishing you all the very best in all your endeavors, and may all your dreams and wishes come true. God bless.
Thank you all so much. That's a real vision booster. I promise on behalf of all of my friends, we can and we will achieve without stopping till our goal is reached. With that constructive note, we say stay safe and stay healthy. Not to forget, we thank our parents and my friends for their cooperation and participation. Our special thanks to all who worked hard to make this happen successfully. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka.